Good morning, Dr. Hersh.
Good morning.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be interviewed today.
Of course. Thanks for stopping by.
First and foremost, who is this cutie?
This right here is Delilah. Delilah, speak. Well,
How awesome. Now, to get started, what made you want to become a vet?
I think I've known for a really long time. As you guys know, my father, who's also a veterinarian, has been the biggest influence in that factor. But if I had to guess, I think my earliest memory is when I was about 7 or 8, and we were at my grandma's farm, and I saw my dad makeshift this cast for this wounded bird we had found, me and some of my cousins, just on the street. And without any equipment, he wrapped up the bird's wounded leg, and not only did the bird kind of heal, and we got the chance to take care of this bird on a daily basis. The biggest impact I had was the following year when I visited my grandmother again, and this bird, whose leg now was healed, was able to decided to call my grandma's home, her home, and she would fly in away from the day and then come in evenings, and it was just realistic to see the impact we can make on some of these animals.
Wow, that truly is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, where did you study to become a doctor, and how long did it take?
I went to school in Arizona for a veterinary school, and before that, I did my undergraduate from University of Washington in Seattle. Go Huskies! No pun intended there for Delilah. It's a total of about 8 years, 4 years of undergrad, and then 4 years of veterinary school.
Wow. Now, what was it like growing up with a family so immersed in veterinary medicine?
Honestly, it's been a blessing. Ever since I can remember, I think since I was 13, I worked in an animal hospital, and every year, there's not been a year that's been skipped, from anywhere between a kennel attendant all the way to now a doctor running my own practice. So it's been a lot of experience, which has, I think, put me ahead of a lot of my peers by many years, and you can see that reflected into my work.
So, we just got to see a lot of your clinic. What made you decide to open UrbanVet?
UrbanVet was something that was born in 2018 with works of my brother and I. And like I mentioned, with all the experience that we have had over the years, we wanted to be ahead of the standard care, veterinary care that animals received. We wanted to create UrbanVet to be a place where not only pets receive the best care, but the people taking care of those pets, the clients and our employees, are also taken care of.
What piqued your interest about general practice versus specialty?
Oh, that one's easy. I think it would be too hard for me to choose just one aspect of medicine. I want to help patients with every aspect of their life. And with general practice, I'm able to do that, from surgeries to routine care to preventative care.
So, what's your favorite type of surgery and why?
I would say I like orthopedic surgeries just because they do take a little bit more expertise and preciseness, and they are, I would say, fun in a geeky way. Other than that, I do like dentistry a lot as well.
To get a little deeper, what is the biggest issue facing veterinary medicine today, and what would you
Oof.
do differently?
I would say the biggest issue today is the limitation we have on helping some of our pets, patients, especially in terminal illnesses. At UrbanVet, we try to stay advanced and get most of our uh, most of our equipment is ahead of the standard of care, which helps us stay ahead of the curve. But when compared to human medicine, we are still decades behind, and that's what makes it frustrating sometimes to help some of the patients in their last days of their life.
Wow. So, what piece of advice would you give someone who wants to become a vet?
I would say stick to it. It's a long road, but at the end of the tunnel, it's very rewarding, and you wouldn't regret it.
All right, last question. Everyone is dying to know if you have any hobbies. We heard through the grapevine that you're a DJ.
I do like to make music and play music occasionally. And other than music, I am fond of motorcycles, so I do like to ride my motorcycle. Haven't really brought it down to California yet, so it's still in Washington. I'm a little bit scared of the no helmet laws you guys have here, but eventually I think it's going to make its way down.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to be interviewed today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by.